Hey everybody, Playtendoguy here, and I'm back with a brand new video, and today it's going to be another Blu-ray 4K pickups haul where I'll show you everything that I've picked up over the past couple of weeks. There is actually a few titles that I picked up a couple of months ago that I also forgot to tell you. So there's a lot to get through, so without further ado, let's get into it. So greetings everybody, hope you're all doing well and keeping safe, and thank you for joining me for another video. And as I said in the intro, today is going to be another 4K and Blu-ray pickups haul where I'll go through everything I picked up. There's quite a few titles here to show you. There's a couple that I've already showed you, so I'll quickly go through them and then we'll get through to the newer stuff that you haven't seen before. So that's my copy of Memories of Murder. I did unbox this for the channel. Great film and a pretty good little release. Next up is the gorgeous release by Arrow of Crimson Peak. Also the pretty disappointing release of With Nell and I by Arrow, which is just a booklet, a small booklet, and the film on 4K. Very disappointing release of such a great film. And also my review and unboxing of Purple Rain, which is a fantastic release, definitely a nice surprise and a very good film to have on 4K. Very nice upgrade. Done a video for all of them, so you can check out my unboxings and reviews for them, all on the videos prior. A whole host of stuff here to show you now, so let's get into it. So first up is a film that was kindly sent to me by the team at AIM Publicity. It's the new release of a Shudder film on physical, and that is Stopmotion. I've heard a lot of people talk about this one up and coming of its release. It released on Shudder and a lot of people quite enjoyed it. I heard it also went to Fright Fest and also did quite well there. The Stopmotion is finally available on Blu-ray and I was really looking forward to checking it out, and I finally got around to it, and you know what, it's a great little film. It's a British film. It is directed by Robert Morgan and this is his feature debut, and what a great little film this is. This is a live action film with stop motion elements to it, which is great to see. Love a bit of stop motion. This is follows a young girl called Ella Blake, a stop motion animator struggling to control her demons after the loss of her overbearing mother. And the character Ella is played by the young lady from the brilliant but brutal film The Nightingale. She embarks upon creating a film that's become the battleground for her sanity as Ella's mind starts to fracture. The characters in her project take a life of their own, and it's a great little film. It's not very long, it's only 90 minutes, and it doesn't outstay its welcome whatsoever. There's some really good practical effects in this one. The stop motion is pretty cool as well and very, very creepy. It's very bloody and gory, which is also nice to see, and the story is good and the acting is very well. I definitely do enjoy the leading actress Ella. I think she is a really good underrated actress, and it's nice to see some more of her. This film is also brought to us by BFI and Shudder, so that's great to see. There is some special features as well. There's an interview with the lady from The Nightingale, Elise Francois. I cannot pronounce her name. There's also an interview with the director, behind the scenes of stop motions, and as well as subtitles. This is available on Blu-ray and DVD, and it's available now to buy it from all good physical media stockers such as HMV and Amazon. So be sure to check this one out. This is a really nice underrated horror film. I think it originally came out in 2023. But it's great to see it's getting a physical release. So Shudder's really doing quite good business as of late, bringing out some really cool little films. My favourite film of the year so far is a Shudder release of Late Night with the Devil, so I'm looking forward to that when it comes out on physical, and this was another delight. Also really enjoyed their previous films, the VHS ones that I watched for the channel at the start of the year, which were a really nice surprise. So yeah, this is Stop Motion. It's available now, and it's a really good little underrated British horror. So you do get artwork on the disc, so yeah, available to buy now from all good physical media stockers. So thanks ever so much AIM Publicity for sending over a copy. Next up on the Blu-rays, because I've got a pile of Blu-rays here is a film that was in the 101 sale. I picked up 2 copies of them and traded in one to the CEX because I only needed one and there wasn't nothing else I wanted in the sale. So I picked up Never Sleep Again. Really did enjoy this documentary about Nightmare on Elm Street. Great to see all the talking heads, from the directors to the cast members of all the films. It's a shame that it doesn't cover the remake, but it's still a really good documentary. I prefer Camp Crystal Lake Memories to this, but it's still a great little one with loads of special features. There is 2 discs here as well, and yeah, fascinating, really interesting documentary. If you're a fan of the films, definitely well worth checking out. Next up is a film that I haven't actually seen. It's a Kurosawa film, and I picked this up mainly because I wanted to get a film in the deal, like $9.99 when you buy something else. And I thought, you know what, I haven't seen this and I'd like to watch it. Seven Samurai. Yeah, I know it's been remade essentially as The Magnificent Seven. So I do have an idea of what the film's going to be like. Really looking forward to checking it out. Do like Kurosawa's work. Still got Ran to watch as well. This one came out in 1954 and it is 207 minutes, so quite a lengthy film. This wasn't actually too bad from HMV. It was only about £8, so yeah, very nice release. So that's Seven Samurai. We're going a ways back here because the 88 film sale was on 2 for $15 and picked up a couple of titles here. One of them I've always been wanting to watch, and another one is a Mario Barber film that I also want to watch. I've heard some very good things about. So first up is the Mario Barber film, Hatchet for the Honeymoon. Had a load of people talk about how a great film it is with a really creepy setting and some really cool scenes in it. There's supposed to be echoes of Psycho in this one, so can't wait to check this one out. I heard some really good things about it, and I do like Mario Barber's work. And I partnered that one up with a Video Nasty it's got to be a Video Nasty the way it is. It's a brutal, unflinching film that really doesn't care who it offends. Ebola Syndrome. Watched this pretty much when I got it, and you know what? I really enjoyed it. It's bad taste and then some, but wow, what a blast. It proceeds to offend everybody. It does not care pretty much what it does. It's brutal, nasty, gritty, and over the top. I had a ball with it. It's a good fun time. Yeah, if you're easily offended, probably best not watch, but with a title like Ebola Syndrome, you pretty much do get what you get on the tin. So yeah, that is the disc. I remember when it came out on a first time, it came with a slipcover and all that, and that sold out really quickly. So yeah, glad to have it in the collection. Yeah, really fun time. Next up is a film that actually went on sale on the weekend, and both of them did, but unfortunately my local HMV didn't have it in, and when I went to another one to get it, they had it in stock, but the price went back up to $21.99, and I think that's a bit too much for these sort of releases. But I did pick up this one, Jackie Chan in Rambo in the Bronx. Do like a Jackie Chan film, really do like his original Chinese stuff and his American stuff. I think this is probably one of his American films. I'm not entirely sure. It is a Warner Brothers release, so I should imagine it is. This one's very similar to like the Mad Max ones that they did on 4K, but obviously just Blu-ray. You get the film on Blu-ray, a rigid slipcase with brand new key art, theatrical poster, double-sided art cards, and a hero card, whatever that is. Haven't seen this film before, but definitely looking forward to checking it out. I think the other one that they released was The Drunken Master 2, which I really wanted to get, but unfortunately it's gone up now to 22 quid, which I do think is a bit too pricey for this. They also did the Boogie Nights special edition as well, and I was very tempted to get that, but unfortunately, again, went up in price. So on to the 4Ks now, and I picked up a new Arrow released a couple of weeks ago. Don't really know too much about it, but the whole premise of it sounded quite interesting, and that is Mute Witness. This is by the director of American Werewolf in Paris, but I've heard from a lot of people, I've even seen a couple of like underrated horror films of the 90s, and this has made the list quite a few times. Also stars Faye Ripley, surprisingly, from Cold Feet fame and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Seem to be set in like Russia, where somebody who works on a film and they stay in overnight, and it looks like somebody's creating a snuff film and she's got to escape or try and find out what the heck is going on. Saw the trailer, looks really interesting. Tried not to watch too much of it in case it gave away the film, but I decided to pick it up on 4K. Really like the slipcover. You also get a booklet, and I do think you get a poster with it as well. $21.99. So yeah, looking forward to checking out You Witness. Really do like that artwork. Next up, this is again another film that came out about a couple of months ago, and I picked this up day one. Was a big fan of this when it came out in cinemas, and it never actually got a 4K release over in the US. So I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up on 4K. It was actually a budget 4K, a new film on 4K for 20 quid, so it wasn't too bad. With the slipcover, it is the Holdovers. They don't make them like this anymore, and yeah, you know, they certainly don't. The Holdovers is such a delightful film. It's a Christmas film essentially, and they released it in January. I don't know why, but I really did enjoy the tale of this like grumpy old teacher who had a new lease on life when he looks after a load of kids who are holdover for Christmas because their parents can't look after them. And you also got Divine Joy Randolph here. She was in No Murderers, Only Murderers in the Building, and she's a really good character here. Her son, she recently lost her son, and she's coping with that. It's a wonderful tale of three unlikely people who all join together and spend quite a nice little Christmas together. They all have lessons they learn and cope with life with different ways. It's a wonderful film with a great soundtrack and plenty of funny moments. It's a heartwarming film, and honestly, I think this will be a new Christmas staple for me. So that is The Holdovers. Brilliant film. Next up is again another film that I picked up ages ago. I had to import this one. I picked up True Lies, I picked up Aliens, I picked up Titanic, so I wanted to watch this one. I've never seen it before. I've heard a lot of people say it's quite an underrated James Cameron film, so I picked up The Abyss from Amazon Italy, I think. Yeah, I picked this up from Amazon Italy. There was an offer going on, get £10 off or €10 off when you buy something, and this only cost about 20 quid, I'd say, 17 to 20 quid. So you get the film on Blu-ray, film on 4K, and a bonus disc with loads of special features. I think you do get two cuts of the film, one of them which is a 2-hour cut and another one which is a 3-hour cut. Don't really know too much about this one. I think it's about like a load of deep sea divers trying to find out some sort of space sci-fi thing going on. I don't know a lot about this film, but I know that it does have its fans. The reason why it didn't get a release over here was because of the rat scene, which James Cameron wouldn't cut out. So yeah, look forward to checking this one out. Heard some very good things. Still haven't seen it yet, but that is The Abyss. And I've heard out of all the 4K James Cameron films, this one probably looks the best. But I'll have to wait and see. But I honestly thought True Lies looked really good. So yeah, that's The Abyss. And the final two pickups are films that are $9.99 when you buy some from HMV. Really enjoyed these selection of films. Still need to get the third one, but unfortunately I can't find it with the slip. But I do have a spare Blu-ray slip, which I can actually put on the 4K, so I probably will end up picking it up on 4K. But it's Rambo First Blood and First Blood Part 2. Really enjoy the old school Rambo films, especially the first one. The first one is a brilliant film and showcases how good of an actor Stallone is. This and the original Rocky are easily his best films. Such a great actor in this film and such a chilling performance and really tense, edge of your seat film. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm looking forward to rewatching it and watching it in 4K. I think the last time I watched it was on ITV4 about a decade ago. But yeah, fantastic film. Rambo Part 2, quite enjoyed this one. I always get Rambo Part 2 and Part 3 always mixed up because I think they're definitely way more over the top and violent. I think it's the third one. He's essentially a freedom fighter, or was it this one? Can't really remember too much, but been a while since I've watched this one, so looking forward to doing like a Rambo trilogy watch. Actually, they don't have the 4th one on 4K in this country, so that's one you have to import. And I do have the 5th one on Blu-ray, which I'm happy enough with. I don't mind the film. It's definitely not the best Rambo film, but it has its moments. But yeah, that's everything that I've picked up recently on Blu-ray and 4K. Quite a few 4Ks, quite a few Blu-rays, and a copy of Stopmotion, thanks to AIM Publicity. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching, everybody. What do you think of my haul? Have you picked up any of these titles? Have you seen any of these titles? Tell me all in the comments section down below. So thanks ever so much for taking the time for watching my video. I hope you enjoy. You stay safe, take care, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye!